GingerGM.
We're in with our first game. Now, I thought what I'm going to try to do today, and I want to get in the zone, so I'm going to shut up in a minute. I thought I'm just going to try out the English opening today, because my theory is I might go for a more positional approach, and I don't want to get in problems in the openings. So I will concentrate on my game now, more than I normally do. So I normally try to checkmate on this square, but against b6, this is the standard way of playing. And I think this is the right idea now, if I seem to recall my theory. Trying to apply some pressure to the king side, but this is a bit different because he hasn't got his knight on this square. Now, do I go bishop f5 inducing this move, or just come here? I'm not sure how great this is after this move my opponent's played. Am I worried about this? I don't know. It doesn't seem like my attack's going to be that strong. Okay, well, let's go in. Yeah, I don't know what the time control is. Maybe someone can tell me in a minute. Now, do I go here and go for a small advantage? Or do I go for more in the position, like bishop g5? Well, maybe this is correct first. With ideas of this. Maybe, probably knight c6. What am I doing? Knight c6 is clearly just a better move. Clearly a better move. My opponent's now stopped that idea, obviously. You idiot, Williams, you idiot. Three, 1. 3 plus 1, yeah? Okay. Yeah, I should have just gone knight c6. It's crazy of me not to do this. In these positions, I really should have my pawn on f4. My pawn on f2 is not ideal. So I think it's an equal position. I don't think I'm any better here at all. Now, my opponent might be wondering if he can play knight here and knight into this square, which I hope he can't bloody play. So he's trying to swap off some pieces, understandably. My bishop g5 is a very bad move, so we'll come back. Now, what do we do? Let's go pawn takes, try to mix it up a little bit. Hopefully get some pressure on the d file here. So which rook? I don't know which rook is best, but let's put this one here. I'm still hoping to use my f-pawn. So let's get the queen out of the way, so that this one is getting a bit nearer to launching, and also I'm trying to play h4, h5. Just trying to, you know, aim for his king. And I think I like my position now. I think I should be slightly better in this position. So there's no threats. Let's probe at his king side with h5. Always love pushing Harry up the board, don't we? Now, you can also try to come in on the dark squares, which is very tempting. I think this might be the right strategy. Try to come in on the dark squares and use my f-pawn in the position as well. think I need my f-pawn. So I've got to think how to make progress. I mean, I'm thinking probably h4 and queen h5, h5 and queen h4, but one of these pawn pushes I'm going to have to play in order to make progress in this position. Okay, now this one, I have a couple of decent options, but I think queen takes may be the best. This is very tempting. I'm just trying to mate him on the h-file as well. That is really tempting. King f2, swing in. I think this is positionally maybe the right way to play. I've got rook d4 to stop anything over there. And do I have time now just to go king f2? I'm just wondering if he can get some counterplay with this, but he's going into super defensive mode. This is the only move I think he should try. And had he tried that, I don't know, maybe he's okay, but this should be me busting through here. And now it's mate. Okay, solid first round. So I'll turn the music on for a brief second. I don't know, I've just got some Spotify mix on. Don't even know if I'm allowed to do that, but we'll find out, I guess, won't we? So let's have a look at the chat. So I'll catch up on you guys in the chat in between rounds. It's quite a long tournament, as in it's 11 rounds, and wow, look who's leading. A 1398. That's one to picture, isn't it? That is one to picture now for the 1398. Look, 1398 above Hikaru, above Grishchuk, above Fabiano. That's quite cool. Okay, so let's just catch up on the chat a little bit. So Charlie, hello to Charlie, he's in the chat. And I don't know, that wasn't a perfect game, but it takes me a while to warm up. It was okay. I think it was okay. I mean, I don't think I was ever worse. I mean, my opponent defended quite badly there at the end. Could have defended a lot better. So it was okay. Yeah, there's a lot of chess going on at the moment. Are you guys planning on covering the Carson? Well, hello Yobius. When you say you guys, what do you mean? What do you mean? Me and my many friends? Do you mean me? Well, I don't know. Probably not, to be honest, because I've got lots of other work on, and streaming doesn't, you know, I can't pay the rent just from streaming, so I probably won't have time. Might cover a couple of rounds, if I get a chance. Hello Pyro again. Charlie, hello. I'm going to try to keep playing aggressive chess. Hello, Bjorn. Hello, mate. I hope you made it to the cabin today and you had a nice chilled time. Do you ever get views like that at the cabin? Do you ever get to see the Northern Lights? Sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. Thank you, Word91, for subscribing. And it is Wednesday, but it says Title Tuesday. Refresh the page if it says Title Tuesday. Too loud, can't think, says Charlie. Well, you don't need to think. I'm the one who needs to think. And like I say, when I play the games, I'm just going to put a bit of music on. I think sometimes it helps me concentrate, and I won't be commentating much. I'll try to take it as seriously as I can for a change, and do a little bit of commentary. The music might be a problem if you want to upload this to YouTube and the video on Twitch, but no, yeah, I guess that might be a problem. But how do other people listen to music when they play? I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'm not sure. Okay, well, I might not play the music. I don't need the music. I might just play but be quiet. So I don't know how it works. Actually, I should probably know how it works. I imagine you can't play other people's music, even when you're putting your videos up. So not often too far south, says Yabel. Well, that's a pity. Northern Lights would be amazing to see, or at the cabin. Royalty-free music that you sent me. Yeah, but the problem with that is it takes a long time to create a playlist. I don't really want to be spending ages creating a playlist beforehand. So I think I just leave no music, for example. Just looking at the comments. And okay, so it's, I guess someone said 3 minutes plus 1 second of move. Okay, well that's cool. There's a couple of games going. I don't know why it hasn't updated the scores. We can again, it has now. Look at the amount of incredibly great players who are playing in this competition. Just look at those names, and actually, if you go down, I mean, there's so many good names. MVL was down. Okay, so now I've got a really, really tough game. So I did say I was going to play the English, so I'm gonna stick to the English now. Some high-rated Russian Grandmaster. So I can try and I started off when I was younger playing the English opening, and I've never really played it on stream, and I played it until about the age of 18. So it was what got me to international master strength, and this is called the Botvinnik variation. So I thought I'd give it a go because yesterday, well, I got to play H4. Yesterday I was really struggling with some of my new D4 openings, so I wanted to try a slightly different opening today. And I'm wondering if this is like too aggressive for the position. Okay, I'm going to try to advance on the queen side first. So I'm playing a little bit slower today, as you can see. A little bit more positional. I'm going to have a bit more faith in my positional play today. And just try to not get in opening troubles. I just want to play. I want to play people at their own sort of level. But as I haven't played this opening for a long time, it's going to take me a while to get used to some of the subtleties of the variation. What do I do now? I want to play f4, but my bishop's now in the way. I don't want to spend too much time either. Is he going to go d5? Probably not at the moment. But bishop here, invite knight g4. All my moves have been very natural, so this can't be a bad position. But I'm not sure what my next move is going to be, which is a little bit frustrating. When you can't get the right plan. I'm just going to tuck this one out of the way for the time being. And I've got to move a bit quicker. So my opponent's played a very, very solid variation here. He clearly knows what he's doing. Okay, I'm going to do this, but I'm not so happy on giving up my dark square bishop. Not so happy about this, actually. This is probably a wrong decision to play. Okay. You can tell I'm a little bit inexperienced at this, the way that I'm playing it. Yeah, that's a quite annoying move. Let's take with a knight. Yeah, this has gone a bit wrong. I don't think I should put my bishop on f4 on these lines. That was silly of me. And my position is not nice here at all. So, a little bit annoyed at the way I played this one. To be frankly honest. And now I'm probably just losing here. So yeah, this didn't go well, this opening. It's disappointing. Disappointing. Is there any way I can complicate this position? I think I'm just in trouble because I'm losing f3. When I lose f3, I probably just lose the game. So we'll try and do something, but the position is absolutely horrible now. So my inexperience in this opening is playing. So I don't know, maybe not the English. I thought I'd just give the English a go today. See how it gets on. It's a long tournament, frankly, 11 rounds. So I'm going to have to try and find my right level eventually, but not by playing as pathetically as I have done in this game. My opponent is piling on the pressure. So the only thing I can do is try to move a bit quicker and try to confusing. I didn't mean to put it there. That was a mouse slip. Probably better to get the mouse slip in a lost position rather than a position where it mattered. I'm going to put it on D2. My position was bad there, so I'm just going to have a quick look at that. See how it went on. But that wasn't a good game. That was not a good game. So disappointing. You joined. Okay, well, thank you for telling me that. So let's have a look. Still haven't got used to using this analysis, this new analysis thing. Is there surely live analysis? Can I just not use that? Is that not easier? That live analysis? Come on. Don't confuse things. I just want to have a quick look at the game and see where we went wrong. I haven't actually worked out how to do this quite yet. Yeah, that was a pity, that game. Again, I'm just not getting the positions I want. You know, this is the problem, and so I've really don't know why I'm struggling with white so much. What am I doing wrong? I thought I'd play the. Okay, I'm going to change my plan. I'm going to play the London system for the rest of the tournament because I know that pretty well, and I know. Oh, come on! Let me just screen capture this, you stupid program. That my mistake in this one was. Well, I kind of run out of plans. My bishop on f4 is not the right idea. So I might do the Jabava London. We might go to that a little bit later on. Obviously, my opponent's accuracy was incredibly high there. But there's a long way to go. So, okay, so I think around h4 is okay. This is all right. It's about an even opening. And this is all right. This is all very normal. But now, I don't like my next move because actually my bishop here, it just doesn't seem like a very good square at all. And in actual fact, you know, thinking logically about this, the whole idea of h4 in this position it's not. It doesn't really fit in with the position unless I play f4. I don't care what the computer says. The computer is wrong. So if I'm going to be at least stick with my plan, I should just play f4 here and just go for some complications. Because the reason I say that is because in this position, what you want to do here, you want to play f4 at some point, but I've given away the g4 square. So, you know, f4 I can still play here, but it doesn't look as good when my opponent can get this square later on. I want to be able to play h3. Maybe I should play f4 anyway, to be honest. So, bishop f4 I certainly don't like, even though it says it's equal. After my opponent's very good move, knight e5, I'm not sure what I'm playing here. I don't really have a plan because, again, I want to play f4, but my opponent's knight is always going to come into g4. So I don't like this position at all. Yeah, I mean, my opponent basically played a perfect game, which is not easy. You played like a computer, but this is all a little bit wrong. It says I should take this off, but I'm just going to be a lot worse there in those positions. I really don't like that move. And, well, this is all pretty ugly, this position. And, you know, obviously it goes very badly wrong after one more mistake from me. So, again, the opening is very important at this level. It's not so important until you get to like IMGM level. I don't think the opening. Obviously, it's important at low levels, actually. But at this level, it becomes more important because if you get a good position, you should win. And if you don't know what you're doing, ideally in the opening, you're going to get in trouble. So that was the case there. But there are not, on the plus side, there's 9 rounds to go, and we're kind of warming up at the moment. So there's still a long way to go. Still a long way to go in this competition. So no need to panic yet, and it's kind of just a warm up the first couple of rounds. I mean, I'd like to get a big score out of 11 points this time, but I think we'll just go with the London system, or maybe you know what? I'll probably go for the Jabava London. Let's try the Jabava London now. From now on, Jabava London system. Let's just try that one. I think we're white. With black, I'm actually performing a lot better, but I'm struggling a bit with white at the moment, which is annoying. So we go Jabava London, because I know that pretty well. So I'm just trying to find an opening that I'm getting comfortable with white. I don't know, for some reason I'm having this problem now. So we'll go to the Jabava London. We'll give that a go. Okay. So let's have a look at the comments. Chess Farm. In one word, how you describe the gap between IM and GM? In one word, I don't know. Hard work. That's not one word. Or natural talent. I don't know. It's not easy to become a GM. Certainly not. I mean, when I became a GM, I was doing a lot of work on my chess and playing a lot. So I didn't necessarily. I mean, I you know, nowadays I don't work at my own chess so much. I share my knowledge with all you guys. You know, the other reason I think I struggled in that last game is because I didn't have the bloody music on. I wanted to have my music on, but I didn't have my music on, did I? Because when I played a tournament the other day. A private tournament with some music on. I'll tell you what, I played fantastically well for me, better than I've ever played. So I'd love to know if I can put music on or not. Okay, so what's going on here? Let me just get into this game. This is an important one to win. I actually had this line against Blair, who's in the chat, in my Saturday tournament, except his bishop was on F1. I seem to recall. So. Slightly better for black, because I get control of this square quickly. Okay, my opponent's played a very risky move there, because I have knight to this square. I mean, b4 also looks quite logical, but knight here, he takes here. Wow, I don't think I can resist this move. Because I might even have some bishop b4 idea at the right moment. Pawn takes is simple. And simple's often just the best move. So I've got quite a nice position here because of my d4 square and pressure against this. Might well have been a better move there, but it is blitz, and I've got to try to up the tempo a little bit. So there's no point going to complications if you think you have a good position anyway. So the thing is, if he goes knight d2, I'm going to go bishop b4. And my long-term plan is just to double his pawns over here. So hence why he's doing some other move. Now, I think I just keep this positional. I take here and just support my knight on this square. Maybe you can go f4. Maybe. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. That is a bit annoying. But do I have knight takes here? Then I have to do a bit calculating, unfortunately. I'd like to be castled in this position. This is annoying. I'm not castled. Also, have knight d7 is a really weird move. Let's try this one. This is a weird idea. Some idea of this square. That's my idea here. I just want to get castled here. If I can get castled and start an attack at the same time, I'm going to be very happy. My pieces are kind of loose in the middle, but maybe they're also good, you know. This is quite an interesting move. This idea. Obviously, if he tries to win a piece now, I have knight to f3 check at the end. Is my point, and I win his queen. And I can play a move like queen a7 if I need to, just to reinforce my knight on d4. So I think this is a good position for me. Obviously, I have a threat, and if I can castle, put a rook on one of these two squares, maybe get my queen over to the king side as well. It looks like it should be a better position for me here. So I think this should be a better position for me. And he's sinking into a big think as well. It's so much easier. Okay, well now he is allowing me to check him, which I think I should do, but let's... Which one do we do? Let's have to do a bit calculating now. Check. Okay, I'm going to try this one. This must be right. And I can either castle or grab the rook. Grab the rook. He takes here, check. Knight takes here. Bishop takes here. I think I'm safe there, aren't I? Let's grab the bloody rook, yeah? You can also take there, but not... Okay, I think this is all right for me. If we can grab the rook, then of course we should grab the rook. And now, can I grab that pawn on e4? Again, I don't see why not, because you want to play the most active moves if you can, and I've got a couple of useful checks here, and this ending will be winning with correct play. Being the exchange up, so just have to not mess it up. Yeah, I'm very good at messing up positions, but let's just keep some concentration. And well, might as well use my rook as much as I can. Got to use my pawns where I have a pawn majority. My pawn majority is on the king side, but I also want to take away some squares from my opponent's pieces. So I don't want his knight coming in here. Okay. Is it time to play this? Try to swap off another piece. The more pieces you can swap off, generally the better it is when you've got a winning position, because you take away any complications that might have been there. This is completely winning now with ideas of this checkmate for a start. And of course, this is, he can resign now. His king is X-rayed on this file, so it's very easy now. He can't get his king. If his king was over here, it's still winning for me, but there's a little bit of work to do. This position is very easy. Very easy. And now I can just come around and take this pawn. Is the simplest way of doing this. When the king and pawn ending is completely winning. He doesn't want to resign, does he? Well, I think he will be resigning shortly when the f-pawn lands. Okay, that's a bit better. That's a little bit better. Okay, so that was a bit smoother. So actually, when I get an opening I like, it's going all right, but I've got white again now. Bloody white. Come on, Jabava London. I hope that Jabava London does its job in the next round. I mean, it's nice. That was quite a smooth game. Some tactics combined with some other things there. So I'm reasonably happy with that one. Why isn't your sub donation notification working? Well, I don't know. It should be. Let's have a look. It should be working. Should be working. I don't know. You might use music if you more. I'd like to put some music on, but I'm worried that I don't know what the copyright laws are. I'd love to put some music on because I want to. When I play chess, I kind of, I normally do it as a show for you guys and I talk about it. But if I want to play, if I really want to concentrate, I've got to do what's best for me as well, like a lot of other streamers do. So a bit of music would be very good, but I don't know. I've got to read up the laws. Maybe someone can Google it for me. Can you listen to Spotify music while you stream? So come on, one of you guys can Google it for me. I'd love to play some Prodigy. One of my favourite bands, says Pyro. Not on YouTube. Yeah, I think I knew the answer to that, really. I don't think singing some songs is going to help me, Blaze Row, unfortunately. Let's have a look at some of the comments anyway. So hello to anyone else who's come along. Like I say, when I'm playing, I'm not really looking at the comments. Harry did nothing at all. Harry. Sometimes I've got to respect Harry and not sacrifice him so quickly. Yes, on Twitch you can. Hang a minute. So Charlie says no, but then says yes. No on YouTube. So I can play music, but then this video will not go up on YouTube. Is that what we're saying? Is it worth the sacrifice? Maybe. Maybe it is. Hello to Adam Hunt. Hope you're doing all right. And surviving the lockdown. How are you getting on, Adam? Hopefully you're doing all right. They removed the sound for the replay on Twitch. Okay. Well, maybe I'll put some music on. And obviously, if I'm going to put music on, I'd rather put music that I like on. I've got some weird Spotify playlists. Lots of it I haven't listened to. Why don't you just put the music on in our ears? Oh, that's not a bad idea, Raldo. God, you come up with some good ideas. Yeah. Jesus, why don't I think of such a simple idea? Okay, now let me know. We'll try this out. Just got to press the right button. Can you hear this music if I press this button? Can you hear me still? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear the music? No. You can hear the music, can you? Can you hear the music? You can hear the music, but you can hear me. That work? Does that work? Okay, thank you, Aldo, for clarifying that. That's good. Why didn't I just think of that? What an absolute muppet. Thank you, Aldo. Grandmasters at chess. Completely stupid. Okay, so what I'll do when I'm playing, I'm going to put some music on just to help me focus. I'll try to talk. And that means I can put a bit of fire starter on, as Pyro says. What a simple way of doing it. Can you still hear us? Says John Chandler. Hello, John. I can see you there, John. I can see. As Pyro said, I see dead people. Okay, let's have a look at the scores. So I'm going to get someone very good and with the white pieces in the next round, and that's not the tournament scores. So this is round 3. There's one more game to go. So I'm going to play the Jabava London. I'm quite tempted just to punt 1d4, but we'll try the Jabava London. I don't know why. Well, round 3, there's a lot of people on 3 points. Fabiano's on 3. Anish Giri's on 3. I mean, look how many players there are. There's a lot of players. Okay, so as soon as the next game starts, I will play the Jabava London. I'm going to stick to my word. That's what I said I'll do. But I'm going to mute the sound. Oh yeah, good idea to give Pyro a donation. And ready to rock and roll. Let's go. Right, so we've got another high-rated player. And I'm very happy to get this variation in. I really like this variation because you get a chance to attack. Checkmate, mother flipper. All in the DVD. All in the DVD, mate. Thank you, Time Zombie, for subscribing. Still in the chessable course. Still in the DVD. It's like clockwork. Come on, Harry. Get in there, my son. Get in there, my son. So tempted to whip that knight off now. Maybe I should just play it a bit more sensible. But he's going to go c6 and start pushing me back a little bit then. Oh, sod it. Something's gone a bit wrong here, actually. This is not what I had in mind, but we will keep punting away. Perfectly good opening. I can't blame the opening at all for anything that happens in this game. Just some of my moves afterwards. Still, if I can get my knight, he's getting the queens off. The queen here. Which I'm still not sure how that is. Let's keep the queens on. a weird game. But that is an annoying move. Unfortunately. He's kind of busting through the middle here. Yeah, that's annoying, that move. Because I thought, like... So I got a good opening here, but not very good play afterwards. And I don't think this is good now, is it? At all. My time as well. This is very annoying. God. It's a horrible position to play. This has to be bad, but I don't know what else I can do in that position. Still with white. I've lost every game recently with white. I mean, what the flip is going on? Jesus, white. Why are you losing with white? Very bad position. Ah, okay. That was really bad. What happened there? So, okay, well, I'm going to have a look at that. I mean, yeah, I'm just trying to think what I didn't like about my moves there. It's so easy afterwards to maybe work it out. I'm thinking bishop e2 was a waste of move. As well, I shouldn't probably sacked on d4, but my position is very good from the opening there. So we'll have a little look. It's always good to know what you do wrong, so you can improve next time. And seem to have this little bug with white. So I think we're on 50% at the moment. 4 rounds gone, so there's still a fair few rounds to go. And let's have a look where this went wrong. So, okay, analysis. Yeah, you're going to work. So I think this is all like stuff I've looked at before, which I know it should be very good for white, as the computer has indicated as well. And I wonder why all the stream. Oh, okay, all the streams are gone. So I'm not sure about my next move. I think I should just play h3 straight away. Why am I putting my bishop on e2? It's just a waste of move. It's stupid. And if I'm going to do it, put it on an aggressive square. Put it on this square. So my next move I don't like. And now this is okay, I feel. Bishop takes his computer's choice, but this is not so bad. And again, this position. Oh, what are you doing now, computer? Okay, it still looks all right for me, but it starts to go a little bit funny. It starts to go a little bit funny around here. Now, it doesn't like this move, so bishop g5 was actually what I was going to play. So I'm sort of not okay. And this next sacrifice. Okay, the computer quite likes it, but I'm not convinced this is any good. Let's see if I had any chances later on. I don't feel I had any great chances here. I should have gone knight h3 to attack that one. And I was again thinking about playing e5. Why the hell am I not playing the most natural moves? I don't know. Very peculiar. So let's have a look. So I should have gone knight c6 and gone for that ending. Might not have been so bad. And I think my position here is just not quite good enough. We're not playing the most accurate moves around here. But this is really bad. As soon as he plays d5, I am clearly losing. People are saying there's a bit of a cull with the viewing numbers. Well, Yeah, it sometimes happens, yeah. I mean, that Twitch just goes mental. Who knows why Twitch is going mental? So we've played 4 rounds so far, 4 of 11. So there's a long way to go yet, which is good. And I'm in with another game. Okay, so let's see. And I got white again. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to go to play my killer D4 repertoire now. So I'm going to play killer D4. So what's in my killer D4 repertoire? Because at least you get some aggressive stuff. My time is ticking as well. So let's go. Okay, let's go killer D4. I'll put some music on for myself as well. King's Indian Defense. Oh, Grunfeld. Again, this is a game I need to win, really. Come on, Harry. So I'm on 50%. Need to win this one to get somewhere in this tournament. And I need to swig another beer as well. Well, same beer. So C5 is a very aggressive move, which I think MVL's played before. But I don't think it should give black enough compensation. Now, can I play E4? Because of some queen check over here. I hope so. And now I'm a pawn up, which is nice. Now, do I just play this? Or do I just simply develop? Now, if I play here, maybe you get something against F2. So when you're a pawn up, developing can't be a bad idea, can it? But also, I want to push forwards. Here, here, bishop F4, queen here. Let's just develop. Bit annoyed I allowed this pin, but okay. Well, he's going crazy now. Alright, we don't need to get involved. Pawn up, so if I can just get castled, I'll be very happy. So he needs to do something like this, clearly. He seems to have got quite a bit of play here, you know? Which is a bit... I don't... Okay, I think he should have gone F6. I'm happy he's played that. Maybe I shouldn't be happy, but I'm still happy. He's going to take here, isn't he? Maybe I shouldn't be happy at all. He's got loads of play. Loads of play. Oh, it looks so risky, this move. Bloody hell, I'm doing it again with the white pieces, aren't I? Every bloody time with white. Why can't I play with white? Unbelievable. Okay. This is not nice. I've taught myself into a problem with the white pieces. Now, this is just very strong. It's unbelievable. What's going on? I might just have to play... Let's hope he doesn't see it, yeah? I have to take with a pawn, which is disgusting. He's played well, to be fair. He's played good, active chess. He's bloody played it as well. So I can fight on. I mean, I've still got this pawn. Okay, so he's gone for a sensible way of playing, where he's going to win some material. I may need this spear today. Should have played the Jabava. Well, I did the Jabava last time, didn't I? The last game, and I lost. So that was the problem. All right, we'll try to defend somehow this. Push the bear aside. At least I've got an easy plan. This could be winning for me, you know. Well, to concentrate a bit to get that one. Come on. Oh, I needed that one. Needed that one. Oh, that was a bit of a recovery from what should have been a horrible position. It was just like a little... Managed to focus a little bit there. That's what we needed. And I won with white. Woo! I won with the white pieces. Unbelievable. I didn't think I was capable of winning with the white pieces, so that was nice. It's nice to win with white. So that was round 5, and we have 11 rounds, so there's 6 more to go, and I'm now on 3 out of 5. Solid. It's a solid score, and we'll have a little look at the tournament scores as well and see how it's going. But it's nice to bloody win one game with white. I'm gonna try. I'm trying out all openings with white today. I think next up is the pure London system. We'll go pure London system in the next one. Thank you for Time Zombie. It was Charlie. Charlie won that game, didn't he? Charlie the sea pawn came rolling down the board there, and luckily my endings are quite okay. In actual fact, but at the moment with black I'm just a killer. So we're going to win with black, and my curse as has said is true. It's the curse is over. Thank you, Time Zombie, for gifting some subs there. It's very kind of you. Thanks for supporting the channel, and everyone else who has come along and maybe subscribed, or if I missed you, I'm sorry. Obviously concentrating a little bit here as we go. So okay, so let's have a look at the scores. So well, I mean, it's an incredibly strong tournament. I'm on 3 out of 5. I suppose anything anything over 50% is okay, but I want to get a really good score. I think Yabil's got a good point. I'm very good in endings. I just don't seem to get to them, Yabil, very often. So I normally sacrifice a pawn on the way or something crazy like that. So we're you know, but I certainly don't fear endings at all. Okay, so the scores. Well, the scores have been a bit funny at the moment. It seems like there's some problem. They've updated now, so you still got quite a big group on 5 points here. Some of the big names have dropped some points. Johan Willow, what a strong junior he is. He's gonna be a great player. Well, he is a great player from England, but he's doing incredibly well. Only an FM. We're up there mixing with the big boys. You've got Nepo has dropped half a point. Remember, there was over 1,000 title players here, so you know I'm on 3 points out of 5. It's not a terrible score, but it'd be nice to get a couple more scores on board. Hikaru has dropped a point. Some point if Hikaru. You've got people like Penguin playing. Let's scroll down some more. Do I have to scroll down quite a long way for my group? God, there's a lot of players. Narditsky is on 3.5. Alex, who did a DVD for us on the Caracan with Fiona for GingerGM, very good DVD, is on 4 out of 5. Very good score there. Ilyanov, who I've played before, Ukraine #1 for a long time up there. But I need to get a couple more wins on the board. So let's see if I can get now I've broken my duck, I can get a bit of a roll going. So my score group, a number of very strong players, as you can see. IMs and GMs. You'll probably recognise some of the names here. So who knows who I'll get in the next round. We'll have to wait and see. Should be starting any second now. On the same score as Gawain Jones and Jovanka Huska. Jovanka Huska is also another good friend of mine who I've done lots of commentary with. So there you go. So there's some of the players anyway that are playing in this tournament, which is a great little tournament. Abu Dhabi Super Blitz. I wonder if Blair, if you're listening, Blair, I don't know if you are listening, Blair, but can you send me that thing you told me earlier? Let's see. Okay, it's quite funny. Maybe I think the music actually helps me when we get rolling as well. Okay, so the next round should be starting any second. So luckily the rounds are very quick and very fast as well. So let's just see if we can get a bit of a roll of wins going on there. If we can, that'd be great. That'd be great. So we will see. Come on, let's have a look. So we want to get a little roll of wins. Roll. You gotta fill my soul. What is my goal? To survive the coronavirus. What is my goal? 3 points. Well, I think I can think a little bit more than 3 out of 5. I don't know what my goal is. I mean, how many rounds are there? So there's 6 rounds left. I'd like to get 4 out of the next 6. So I'd like to get 7 out of 11. 7-11. That's not, you know, at least 7-11. That's what I like to do. So I like to get 3 out of the next. But I want to get more than that, really. I want to get 4 out of the next 5. Next 6. That was round 5. So there's 6 games left. I'm on 3, aren't I? So if I can get 4, that's 7. So I'd like to get 8 points out of 11. Let's go for that. 8 points. Might as well think high. And I want to finish my beer as well. Time Zombie. We always rock and roll here. Thank you for the cheer, Pickled Porn. Another streamer. Go and check out Pickled Porn. What about Blitzstream? You know him? Well, I know his stream. Very popular, very good guy. He seems when he streams. I don't actually know him personally. So this is the Abu Dhabi. I hope I say that right. Abu Dhabi Super Blitz Challenge. Now, did you guys know? Did you guys know that they tried showing? Can you remember the Flintstones? The Flintstones. Can you remember that cartoon thing? They tried showing the Flintstones in Dubai, but they didn't like it. But those in Abu Dhabi do. Oh dear. I hope you get the joke. Okay. Oh, sorry. I found that very amusing. Oh dear God, says Luke. Yeah, I think that about sums up that joke, doesn't it? Come on, boom boom, as Mary Hatman says. Yeah, there we go. Okay, what's going on with the next round? Come on, let's get another round in. So who is on 5? Let's have a look. 15 people on 5 by the looks of it. So among those people, not all the names you might expect. Okay, so we're in with someone who is rated a lot lower than me, but that doesn't mean a great deal. Queen from Kiev, Irina Petrova. So we're going to go for a Dutch. Both on 3 points. Okay, we're not going for a Dutch. We have to go for a French defence. Let me put my music back on. And we go for a classical French, which I've been having some okay results with. Oh, this is one line I'm not 100%. Let's do the rook sack line if we get a chance. Let's sack our rooks, boys. Against... Oh, no, I don't know this line. Let's try to sack my rook this way. Have my rook. Have it. I don't want it. I don't like rooks. Have my rook. Have my rook. Have it. Yeah. Just take the damn rook. Take it. Okay, I'm not convinced I should be... I'm not convinced I should be saying take my rook. I don't know. These kind of positions... I think actually black gets a great deal of counterplay in actual fact. But I've just got to work out how now. Okay. Now knight takes here. Check c3. Let's go queen takes. It's only a rook. It's only a rook. We don't care for rooks. We don't need no rookification. Quite like that rook now. It's only a rook. It's only a mere rook. Quite a risky way to play. I don't know the theory of this line, as you can probably tell. I'm hoping at some point I'll be able to win the knight, and then it won't be a rook anymore. This is a weird position, yeah? That threatens mate, which is annoying. Not totally convinced by my play. So I really need to win this one, otherwise my position is not good. How do I do that then? Okay. And then c3, yeah? Okay, let's push. We have to try to do something with these pawns, yeah? Certainly don't have enough play for a rook at the moment. But if I can win the knight, it's okay. If I win that knight, then I'm probably okay. So I'm trying to win that knight, which my opponent is doing a grand job of stopping at the moment. Okay. So I want to get this in and just take that one. Knight's coming out there. Take there. What is this? Complex. "40 seconds. They're going to have to move a bit quicker now." Okay, I got the knight. That feels good that I got that knight. Much happier now I got that little baby. Looking very dangerous now. With these guys doing some damage. Has my opponent forgot about these pawns? These pawns are quite strong, yeah? Okay, I have to calculate shit. Don't want to calculate. In we go. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Get in there, son. Who needs rooks? Have my rook. Who needs them? They just get in the way. Oh, that was more like it. That was more like it. Now, I'm not going to put that game on the computer because the computer will absolutely hate it. Let's just say it won't agree. But you know what? When you sack a rook on, move 8 with black, you realise that the computer's not going to like it. Although it doesn't really. Who cares what the computer says? Don't get fascinated and intensely into what the computer says. I mean, my idea with that was. That obviously I could clearly see my opponent's going to take this rook as, my idea was, well, okay, my centre is probably not worth a rook, but if I can win that knight back, which I'm hoping to do by trapping it, definitely my centre is worth a rook. And I've got a lot of activity in the middle of the board. I mean, like, for example, my opponent castles, knight e4, queen takes f4. It's very strong. And the way it was played, you can see these pawns are quite annoying. So I don't know. I mean, obviously, my opponent was probably doing well at some point. But when you're playing another human, it's the side that has the initiative, which is often pushing. And in that game, I always had the attack. So that actually was more important. And we don't always have to play like computers or try to play like computers. It's more important to play like a human. So what are we on now? We're on 4 out of 6. It's pretty okay score. And we're at the sort of just around the halfway stage now. So I'm probably bound to get someone quite strong. Now my opponent was only 22-46, but some of these ratings, they're obviously a lot stronger at Blitz. You know, underrated. There's many reasons why people could be, you know, if you're on 3 out of 5 in this event, you're probably doing okay anyway. So you're probably a good player anyway. So don't get carried away by ratings or what your opponent's rating is. Okay, well, hello again, everyone else who's just joined in the chat. So when I'm playing, I'm not looking so much at the chat today. I'm actually putting a bit of music on, seeing if that is going to help me concentrate or not. Just going to see. My good friend Ginger Karpov. We call this guy Ginger Karpov. Juva Gretterson. I was there when he got his Grandmaster title. It was quite a nice story actually with Juva, who's Icelandic #1. He played in an English team I played in, and in order for him to get his Grandmaster norm, I had to sit out of board 1. I was high rated him at the time to give him a chance to play someone for the Grandmaster norm, and he got his Grandmaster norm. And you know, another ginger, us gingers stick together, and we went to the bar obviously to celebrate with some champagne, him getting his Grandmaster title, and we're sitting in the bar, and it was amazing. We're sitting in the bar, and he gets a phone call. You know, we're all celebrating in this bar, and it was on the beach. I think it was in Rhodes, and his phone rings, and he's a little bit drunk. And he's like, "Hello." And you know, hello, and he's all happy because he's just got his Grandmaster title. You know who it was? It was the Prime Minister of Iceland on the phone, and we're all there shouting, "Way!" And he's like, "Oh, hello," and the Prime Minister has rung him up to congratulate him personally on getting his Grandmaster title. What a lovely story that is, yeah. So here he is. Where was he? He's down here somewhere. There is bonus patter. So it was nice. It was nice. It was just a nice story. Yeah, it was a nice story. Okay, so not so many people on 6 out of 6 now. So the field is starting to spread out. Someone says that I got more points than MVL. Woohoo! And let's have a look. So I'm on 4 points. So I'm not doing that badly at the moment, you know. I mean, it's a tough tournament. There was over 1,000 players. There's still 5 rounds to go, so it can still, you know, go horribly wrong. Peter Svidler is playing. Bloody hell, I didn't realise. Another name. Everyone's playing this bloody tournament. Svidler is on 5 out of 6, so he's got a point more than me. Okay. Let's hope. Alex is doing brilliantly. Alex, well done, Alex. And if you want to learn... Okay, we're in with another game. Let's put the music back on and get cracking. Oh, God, I got white. What am I going to do? What did I say I was going to do? Can't remember what I said. I said I was going to do D4 and do the... I don't know. Oh, let's do the Jabava. Let's do the London system. I haven't done this yet, have I? Let's give this a go. Trying to follow an old game of Carlsen's here, which Magnus played against Wojciech with the white pieces, and I think Magnus played this move at some point. Trying to win the bishop pair, basically. Well, give me a chance to go G4, and I will. I certainly bloody will. Okay, can I take and play aggressively with E4? I'm going to do it anyway, yeah? Come on, Harry. Right, let's. I don't know if I want to play this because I lose control of the b8 square, but I also want to checkmate my opponent. Funny that. So I'm going to just try storm through on the king side like a lunatic, basically. Can I go f5 here? Is what I'm trying to. Well, I pushed Harry for a reason, so let's just keep pushing him. Okay, and he has wisely blocked it up. Now, I'm going to try and keep the position open on the king side, because that is really where I want to target him. This knight should try to come round the angles. And he might sacrifice the exchange if he gets the chance. Okay, we will allow him to do that. Quite a strange position. I mean, I might have... Okay, what's going on here? Can he do that? What have I missed? He's got bishop here. Just somewhere, yeah? But this should still be very good for me. And he wants to put his knight here, I see. I see. Okay, let's go in. Why did I play such a passive move? Because I've allowed... This is the move I'm scared about. Silly. I might have to retreat now, which is very sad. So don't want to allow his queen to come round the back. Certainly not a move. Ah, he's got knight here later on. Fuck. I can't go bishop here because he takes my bishop. Ah! Had a very nice position. So if he takes queens, it goes knight e4. I'm in trouble. Bollocks. Excuse my language. He's played it. Bastard. You can always tell when it goes wrong when the language starts going out of the window, yeah? That was silly. I had a very nice position. I played this one move, king h1. So the only chance I've got now is to attack this with like everything I've got. So he's stopping me from doing that for now. This is my one punt. And try to take this one. So I've still got some chances here. But it's annoying I've lost the base of my pawn structure. Because he's always got this very strong idea of just pushing the c-pawn down the board. Well, I have to go here. Got no choice. I have to defend that one. And maybe he's just going to queen. Why didn't he just queen there? That was strange. You can still queen. Okay, let's give me some chances now. But maybe not enough chances. How am I going to do this? This is horrible. Well, that was annoying because it should have been all right this game, and I kind of just threw it away. So not much or anything I can do here, unfortunately. So that was in my grasp, and just some stupid moves there. Okay, losing there already. So that was annoying. Again. Yeah, I mean, when I was coming on the king side, that should have been really my game. But I'm really bad finish. I played some a bit too passively, and I allowed his queen in, so not on top form in that game whatsoever. So we'll have a quick look. Every game I lose, I want to see what I did wrong. Obviously, I'm losing at the end anyway, so it doesn't really matter what I play. I'm not interested in the accuracy level because it's not particularly. Oh, come on, let's just put it on analysis. So start, pause, whatever. Okay, so it doesn't like this move, but I'm sure it's okay. And around here, I've got a really nice position. This is a lovely position, and I still don't. I mean, even earlier. So it reckons I should take with the D pawn here. Yeah, of course I should take with the D pawn, because then his rook keeps trapped in. So this was crazy to allow this, but I'm still better here. Now queen g4, knight here, king h1. I'm very annoyed I played this move, because I saw he could play this opportunity, and as soon as he gets his queen in, it's bad, yeah? It's bad. As soon as he gets his queen into that square, it goes horribly wrong. So, what should I have played here? Well, probably just a normal move. I want to stop this check, so rather than moving my king when my rook is on, my bishop is on pre, some move like bishop g2, and then I go bishop h4 and I force his knight back. I think if I play this move, I'm doing very well. If he does the same thing, well, I don't think this will work now, because I can move my bishop to attack his knight. Let's say here, and now his position might just fall apart. It looks very risky, very bad for him. So this king h1 was a bad move, and now queen d1 was also a bad move. So I'm still doing all right here. I panicked a little bit, and we're in with another game. Okay, so we're going to have to avoid the analysis of that one, and we'll try to bounce back anyway. So at least we're in with another game, and what am I on now? 4 out of 7. So we get 5 out of 8. I need to get a roll of wins together now to get the score I want to get. So we'll see how many wins we can get. Okay. Hello, opponent. Wakey, wakey. I don't want to win on time. No. I want to at least play a game, especially with black. I'm storming with black. I'm crushing everyone with the black pieces. So please do not. Please, make sure. Oh, come on. Okay, so while we wait for him to move, this is round 8. So what am I on? So I'm on 4. So if I win, I'll be on 5 out of 8 with 3 rounds to go. 3 rounds to go. So when I say 3 rounds to, yeah. So what can I get? I can get 6, 7. I can still get my 8 out of 11. That's the score. That's the score I'm going for. Yeah, I'm going for 8 out of 11. Sorry, just showing you what I'm looking at here. So we have Nepo just off the top there. Nishigiri is doing well. So I'm going to try to get 8 out of 11. Let's now win all the games. No prisoners. And well, actually now I don't really want my opponent to move, Because if he beats me with... well, apparently, actually, I wanted to just resign because Caruana is playing Svidler. Let's see if we can get that game up. Let's see if I can find that game. Well, okay, I'm well up on time. So, okay, so this is... Wait a minute. Okay, so this is Svidler on 6 points against Fabiano. So, oh, we'll get rid of that game. Hang on a minute. Just trying to find where I am. So I'm 2 points off these guys, unfortunately. 2 points off. So, okay. We'll just keep an eye on Svidler versus Fabiano because this is obviously a very interesting encounter. Svidler with the white pieces. Svidler is a really, really good player. Very modest. Well, we all know how strong both of these players are, don't we? It looks to me like black is doing quite well. What is this bishop doing on a2? My opponent is not moving there, so we'll just keep an eye on this one. And at least now Svidler has a very nice square for his knight on d4. But I would not be happy with my bishop on such a bad square. So knight g4 looks very natural now from Fabiano. Will he play knight g4? It does look like my opponent's not going to turn up. We'll just finish this game off. So it's a little bit disappointing that I win by a default there. Not a way that really anyone wants to win. Okay, so we just keep an eye on this game. Svidler versus... yeah, good game, very instructive. Well, I'd rather play a game than winning by default. Probably one of my best wins, that one. For your information, Magnus lost, did he? Well, it doesn't surprise me that Ali Reza is bloody good. I think he's gonna overtake Magnus, isn't he? Ali Reza eventually. He's gonna be world champion, definitely. So what's happening here? Well, I still... It's quite a mess. It's quite a mess because if Svidler can win this pawn here, then his bishop comes to life. But if we look at Fabi's pieces, there's a lot of pieces over here on the king side. So Fabi is really getting a lot of pressure now. Okay, this must be good for Fabiano. He's going to be taking here, knight coming in. It looks very dangerous. Oh, what a move! What a move! Whoa! What a move! Bishop takes c4 coming next. That is unbelievable from Svidler. Bishop takes c4. Bishop takes e2. Wow! Svidler on fire. That was a beautiful combination. And now only Svidler can win because he's up an exchange. Mother Russia, we say. The Soviets will triumph. Excuse me for my bad accent there. So people are saying that Magnus is actually quite annoyed that he lost. Well, I'm not surprised because the thing is when you play like a young up and coming player like Ali Reza, you want to beat them while they're still not at their peak. Maybe Magnus is kind of near his peak. But Magnus losing that is really maybe a sign of the way things might go in the future. Maybe a sign that in the future, Ali Reza is going to take his mantle from him. So there we go. Okay, so is Svidler going to win this position? I mean, it's still quite tricky because Fabiano has some very, very active pieces. But with the rook coming into a7, okay, this is a nice maneuver. The knight is finding the square, but I think Svidler's going to win. That means I'm only 1 point behind Fabiano. 1 point. 1 point behind Fabiano. And also, let's remember that Svidler has the extra pawn as well. So the more pieces that get traded off here, the more likely Svidler is to win. I mean, Svidler is, what, 7 or 8 times Russian champion? He's a phenomenal player. Phenomenal player. You know, I mean, the Russian Championships is not an easy competition to win. Not at all. So can Fabiano trick him somehow? But beating a player like Fabiano is never easy. Okay, so Svidler has managed to swap off now the rooks. So I think Svidler is just going to win this one. The rook is going to come in. Svidler has the 2 bishops and the extra pawn. So Fabiano trying to complicate, but just rook takes b4. This is a winning ending. King f2 or king g2. King g2 may be more accurate. You don't want to lose this pawn. And now the only chance is, okay, this is very accurate because you can't do this because a rook takes. And this is, he's trying to trick him. Bishop here. Svidler just comes back. And now this is quite easily winning, I would say. Because now white is starting to organise his pieces. Bishop d4. And rook comes into this square. And there's a lot of pressure here. Don't lose this pawn. Okay, he's losing the pawn. That's a bit surprising, but why did he lose that pawn? This is not so easy. This is not so easy to win. Now, I mean, the only way you can try to win this is getting your king to e7 and trying to win this pawn here. So it's winning chances, but you really didn't want to lose your h3 pawn. That makes no sense at all. So he is going for this plan, but now Fabiano is getting active counterplay. Okay, so he can take, go king g5 and push the f pawn. But also, remember, there is an h pawn here. So how is this going? I think it's a draw, no? It's a draw. Bloody hell, Fabiano. How did Fabiano save that? How did Fabiano save that? That was an unbelievable save by Fabiano. Whoa. Well, he's not one of the best players and a challenger for the World Championships for nothing, is he? He ain't. He's bloody good. That was. Maybe I should just not play and watch. No, I want to play. It's much more fun being part of it. And I'm still on an okay score. What am I on? I'm on, okay. What am I on? I don't even know what score I'm on now. So we've had 8 rounds. I think I'm on 5 out of 8. I'm on 5 out of 8. Something like that. Something like 5 out of 8. And I might need to have a little toilet break now after my opponent didn't turn up. And then we're going to be back for the last 3 rounds. And we're going to go for a 3 out of 3 now. We need to get 3 out of 3 to get to 8 out of 11. Now, I'll be really ecstatic if I get 8 points out of 11 in such a strong tournament. But I feel like I'm sort of flowing a bit more now. So don't go anywhere because the games are going quick, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so there's 2 more games going on this round, and then we'll be on to the next one. So, next game should start any second now, so we timed it well. So looking at the scores very quickly, I'm not sure if they're going to update because we've had 8 rounds. Okay, well, we're in with a strong Indian player. Let's just have a look who we're playing. We're playing Narayanan, who I think... Okay, we're going to go for... What am I going to do this time? Okay, put the music on, Simon, first. Okay, let's just go mainline, sort of killer D4 again. I bet he goes here. Okay. Now. I'm going to try this move. Just Something new. At least it's making him think, just to get out of the theory, you know? I mean, the queen's quite good on the c2 square anyway. So, this can't be a terrible move. I'm kind of thinking he can take here, but then I get some pawn sacking. And now we're trying to get some kind of isolated pawn position where all these guys get swapped off, maybe. Or I could just take here, a very sensible move to play. Let's do that. That's a normal exchange in this position. My opponent says, can you see his comments? Oh, you can't. He says, did not expect a solid opening. Was preparing to go h5 to stop Harry straight away. So a guy with a sense of humour. A sense of humour. Sense of humour. Did I actually say a guy with a sense of humour? What does that mean? Okay. So a normal position. I feel I should be a little bit better because of this piece. This piece is bad. So I've got to try to play a positional game now. B4, obviously my next idea. And my opponent's now trying to give me some. But this is a nice diagonal. He's not going to checkmate me at the moment with my solid structure. So let's try to at least gain the bishop pair here. By trying to get this into d6, I think. It's actually quite a solid game, yeah? Even though my opponent was joking, saying he did not expect a solid game. It's kind of looking quite solid now. I'm hoping my bishop pair is some kind of edge. But my opponent's very solid as well. A more positional game, this one. Maybe I'm threatening something like this. Okay, so I expected this move. Let's get my queen off this line. Yeah, my opponent is quite a famous Indian player. I think he has coached Nihal Sarin. He seems like a very nice guy. Actually, most of the Indian guys are so polite. They're all like polite. Hello, Bigfoot. How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing all right. I haven't heard from you for a while. Am I right? Listening to some music, playing some chess, surviving. Life ain't bad. Okay, I'm just keeping this super solid for now. I'm hoping later on my bishops will give me an advantage in any ending. My endings, as we know, are not as bad as people may assume. Probably one of the best parts of my game, actually. So I better prove that now by swapping queens off. And playing an ending. Okay, he's kind of making some progress over here, which is annoying. Ah, maybe I get to play Harry. Okay, so this bishop should go here, surely. Or do I put the knight in here? I'm not sure about this because he's got knight c6. Okay. Trying to think which pawn to push here. I don't know. Maybe I just go here and cover the squares. He's got this one. Bugger. Quite intense. Come on, boy. Come on, Harry. Make me proud, man. Hope I don't get mated. Fuck, 5 seconds. Jesus, where did that happen? Ah. Shit. Yeah, get in there, son. Ooh. Ooh. That was a little bit intense for me, though. You know, I like my games a little bit more calmer than that. I mean, I think I was always doing all right. Yeah, I think I was always doing okay there. I mean, I had a good position. Yeah, I mean, obviously around this stake, I have to be quite careful, but I do have these pawns, and these pawns will win the game as long as I don't lose on time or lose to some tactic. So I've just got to make sure I get my king out of trouble. Hence why I sent it this way, and then try to align these pawns. And at the end, obviously, there's a lot of checks there. It's a good thing I looked at my time around here because I wasn't sure what my time was. This check, by the way, doesn't work because I have king b6. It's lucky I found bishop h4. This was a key move to find in this position here. Obviously, I'm 2 pawns up. It should be winning for me. But I have to find this move, which thankfully I just find in time. And after we get this position, well, it should be now quite easily winning. So I can also just do this kind of plan. I have this check, and he has no more checks here, so it should be all right there. So we got to 6. There's 2 games left. So there's still a chance if I get 2 out of 2, I get to 8 out of 11, which that'd be a pretty phenomenal score, because at the start of this tournament, some people are now pulled out. But at the start, there was about 1,100 players, and you can just see some of the names in the mix here. I mean, you got some incredibly strong players. I don't actually know who this guy is. Okay, he's disappeared. So 9 rounds. It's really, really strong. So I'm on 6. So, okay. Obviously, I'm not going to get a prize. I never expected to. It's a little bit too strong. And if we have a look, Fabiano, 7.5. Grishchuk, 7.5. Many good players up there. It'd be interesting to see who wins this. Well, at the moment, this guy, Dmitry Adriakin, who's a very good blitz player, is leading. Let me just put it back on this screen. The tournament. He's a really specialist blitz player. So he's half a point ahead of the pack. Now, the next game... Okay, there's a couple of games going on. So, should we go and have a look at Grishchuk? And Grishchuk, okay, that was easy. Grishchuk won. So maybe Fabiano's still playing. He's having some long games. Fabiano won. Oh, he won against... He just played Jabava. So you've got Jabava playing as well. Oh my words. Oh my words. This is quite strong. Hello, Perno. How you doing, mate? I hope you're doing all right. I've known you for a while. Hello to everyone else I haven't said hello to as well. So nug me. We're going to try to smash the last 2. We're going to try and smash the last 2. We will see. So I'm half a point behind Jabava now. I'd love to play Jabava, but I need to get a couple more wins on board first. This beer has lasted me a long time as well. This is like the superhuman beer. Cheers. Look, I've still got some left. Get in there, Sam. Yeah, I imagine your work is busy, Perno. Busy times at the moment. Let's hope everything calms down soon, yeah? Give it another month and we'll hope the world has got some back to normality going on. Okay, any more games? Well, we can have a look last time until the next round at the score. And we have only one player on 8.5. Nihal Sarin, another contender for the World Championships, on 8. That is the score that I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get to 8 out of 9, 8 out of 11. 8 out of 11 would be incredibly strong in this field, which started with 1,100 players. You got Svidler, Grishchuk, players like this on 7.5, doing very well. Kobian, 7.5. Let's scroll down. You're going to see many more famous names as we scroll down. Full of Grandmasters, this. Oh, Ginger Karpov has lost a couple of games there, which is a pity. Hikaru, was Hikaru on 7.5? I expect he was. Karyakin. Look at that. Carjacking is only on 6.5. Only on 6.5. Ex-World Blitz champion. I mean, this is incredibly strong tournament. It's ridiculous. It's nice just to be playing in this tournament. I think we're going to have to try to go for some more attacking chess in the next round. So we got, of course, Aman is on the same score as me now for the Chess Bros. Thank you, the one Mad Queen, who gifted a sub there, I think, or a tier. It's very kind of you, the one Mad Queen. I'm sure there's more than one Mad Queen, just to put you right there, but I get what you're saying. Grandilius, Sweden's top player. Lovely chap as well. And the names just keep going. Let's see who's on 5.5. Who am I ahead? It's always nice to see who you're ahead. Well, it just goes on and on. There's too many good players to mention. Okay, so the next round should be starting any second soon, I hope. And any second soon. Plocrux is saying, don't get her started. Don't get the Mad Queen started. Is that from Game of Thrones, the Mad Queen, or is that from somewhere else? No, I don't know why that didn't come up as a thing at the top or something. I don't know what's going on with that, but you know, thank you for anyone who is subbing and stuff so far. Chessvan, how's the tournament going? I had to pop off to see John's stream, and you want me to respond to you? It's going okay. I'm on 6 out of 9. There's 2 games to go. We're going for the big 8. I've got another very strong Indian player with the black pieces, but I might get a Dutch. And let's put the music back on. Okay, we got a Dutch. Come on. 0-1. 0-1. Guaranteed. Okay, I'm going to play my normal stuff. I love the Dutch. Oh, it's my move. It would have been nice if I knew whose move it was. You could tell. Okay, 2 out 2. I've got to get it 2 out 2. Now, this is equal. This is equal, this position. Queen c2, I think, is a slightly inferior move. If you watch my Title Tuesday game, if you watched Title Tuesday yesterday, you will know that this position I know incredibly well. And I'm very happy with this position. I think that black is actually better in a lot of these positions. So, important game. So my opponent normally takes and plays e4. I expect him to take and go e4. This is what most players do. And then you've got to... Okay, so he hasn't done that. He's played another move. I could go tactical. I quite like the idea of just playing queen e7 now, because he has no options of going e4. I stop his queen coming in here. I stop his knight coming in here. I stop his bishop coming here. And I maybe prepare the move g5. Why the hell not play g5? And also e4 I can take with the queen on f6. I did this. I spoke a lot about this the other day. Oh, that was a big one. The one mad queen. At least the one mad queen has a nice sense of... thank you, one mad queen. Okay, I'm just going to play positionally now with this one. And if you saw my stream yesterday, you remember that I think black is generally better in these positions because the bishop on g2 is a very bad piece. Thank you, by the way, for the cheerio, the one mad queen. Your string dog, what are you? Your string dog's queen. We all love a bit of the string doggy. But okay, I mean, this is I love these positions. I know the Dutch so well. And these positions I generally really enjoy playing. Because this bishop is dead and these pawns become weak. Now I could even swap off into an ending, which is a little bit better for me. But the other options go knight here. Let's keep it simple, I say. Knight here, pawn here. I don't know. If I want to win, I might complicate, or do I want to go simple? Let's complicate. Let's complicate. Why not? I'm expecting something like knight here, c6, maybe. I'll play it quickly, so it looks like I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to play against this piece. Maybe my opponent has knight here and queen a7. But I've always got f4 trying to start an attack. I'm still trying to start an attack over on the king side, yeah? Okay. Let's come in here. Why not? Is my opponent threatening knight takes here and bishop takes here? Maybe. Maybe I should just swap queens then. Okay, I need to focus a little bit more now. Because it's getting to that critical point where anything's possible now. No, this pawn's... I still think black should be a little bit better because of this bishop here. This looks a bit passive. I'm just playing against this bishop. This is my positional idea. I don't mind swapping off all the pieces as long as my opponent keeps this bishop for the time being. So he's trying to get it back around like this. Okay, this must be correct. And this pawn could be a winner, my A pawn. Rook A2. Get in there, son! Come on! There we go. That's the way we're going to do it. Oh, yeah. Ooh, one more to go and we get to 8 out of 11. And that is a lesson, my friends, in the Dutch defence. A great, 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 very good opening. And I mean, I know these middle games so well. I've had them. I've been playing these middle games for the last, I don't know, a number of years. I've been playing them for loads of years. And they are just better for black. And if you want to learn to play the Dutch like that, you can go and check out my course on Chessable. Let me just give you a little link. Because in this course on Chessable, it's quite expensive. But, you know, it is... it will tell you how to play the Dutch. It's bloody expensive, isn't it? But you don't have to get the videos. But if you want to learn the Dutch like that, we need a Dutch emote. There it is anyway. So the thing about this position I know so well, I've had this kind of position thousands of times. And I've had this kind of ending, middle game, whatever you call it, thousands of times as well. And the point is, there's a couple of things why I think black is better. Number one, these pawns, I think, give black a nice position long term, because this bishop, as you saw in the game, was an incredibly bad piece. So I'm really playing a piece up. Now, you might think my bishop is bad, but my bishop always has potential against these 3 pawns. And these 3 pawns are also very weak in the ending. And I often have this idea of playing A4. And as we see, you know, later on, actually swapping queens in these positions is perfectly okay, because I'm just going to try to break these pawns down, my rook coming in, and attack these pawns here. So I'm also kind of playing a piece up, because this bishop, even though my opponent has a nice knight, long term, it's quite tricky. And you can see after the move b4, which looks natural, and we play a couple more moves, this pawn is such a big problem for my opponent. Because at some point, you know, I might have b5, I could take this pawn, and my a pawn will queen. So there's a lot of advantages to this kind of middle game position that I had. Kanax, you're right. Yeah, even Giri says that the Dutch is a very decent opening. Very underrated opening. But, I mean, this is at really top level. I mean, it's a decent opening. So there's one more game to go. So I still have a chance. If I win the next game, I get to 8 points out of 11, which is a pretty That's a pretty good score for me. 8 out of 11 against over 1,100 of the best players in the world. I'll be happy with. So let's have a look at tournament scores, and we can see what's going on. So I'm on 7 points at the moment. So these guys have still got 1 game left. It'd be nice to... Okay, hopefully the next game will start quite soon. So it doesn't seem like it's updating so much at the moment. But you got Fabiano. Okay, it has updated. So there's only 4 players on 9 points. I'm on 7 points. You have Sarin, Nepo. You have players like Fabiano and Svidler on 8.5. So we'll scroll down. Hikaru on 8 points. When you say Hikaru is playing so badly, I mean, this is not a terrible score. 8 out of 10. I mean, this is a really tough tournament. You're playing against all the best players in the world. You've got Anish Giri on 8 points there. Let's keep scrolling. Okay, we're in with the last game. So let's see. We got another black, which is okay. Let's hope we get a Dutch. And did I play this guy recently? We're playing... Okay, we're going to get another Dutch in, boys and girls. So let's see if we can get another bit of Dutch magic coming. Let me put my music back on because it's kind of helping all right, yeah? This is the last game. And if I win this, 8 points would be a lovely score to get. So let's see. We'll get another E5 in. This is all in the theory books. It's just who remembers their theory. Okay, I've had this kind of thing before. It's like a reverse King's Gambit. I don't mind them taking this pawn. They can have a pawn. Yeah, have the bloody pawn. I don't want it. I get the centre, my friend. Okay, now I think I should be a little bit better. No? Because I have a very nice centre. Certainly looks like a nice position for me, this one. Equal material. Just play sensible moves. I don't need to do anything Joe exotic at the moment. Try to get my last piece into the game. Okay, so he's trying to get this square. Am I worried about that? Maybe not so much. I like having a pawn on this square. Quite a peculiar position now. Is my centre strong? I hope so. He's going to try to play this one though, which is annoying. Kind of breaks up my position then. It'd be lovely if I could get the knight here in time, but I can't. Knight here, c4. I mean, how is the exchanges then? I mean, is it so bad if I start exchanging? Maybe I need to get this knight back in the game. Okay, you can grab a pawn there, but it seems a bit greedy if he does that. Do I have any way to sacrifice over here? Bishop here. That's a little bit... I don't think I can play like that. I think I have to go for this. Unfortunately, we had to get the queens off. But hey ho, such is life sometimes. Should be all right for me. My opponent's got a lot of straggling pawns kind of all over the shop. These pawns are all a little bit like, you know, distorted on the board. And this bishop, it's not great because it's blocked in by the pawn. My knight can centralize nicely. So my opponent might take this pawn. He might gamble by taking that one, possibly. Because at least he gets a pawn then. I don't know what I'm going to do against that. I haven't really thought about it. Just being honest. Maybe I should play b6 and try to trap his queen. Okay, so he's taken the queens off. This should be absolutely fine for me. Now I could come back here. This might have more point to it. Not the most natural looking of squares, but it cannot be worse here. Maybe I'm a little bit better in this position, and I got a very nice time advantage. Okay, that's a kind of crafty move. Let's try this one. Now, can I go here? Takes, rook here. Rook here. Could get in some tactical troubles here, but let's see. Okay, he hasn't gone for that. I've allowed his bishops to open up, so this is a little bit annoying the way I played this for me. Badly. I mean, I played this quite inaccurately. Unfortunately. Why? Yeah. This is not really what I wanted. Now, I'm desperately trying to find a way to get counterplay, but actually his bishop now, which was quite bad, has become quite a good piece in this structure. So can't see how I'm creating counterplay, which is really annoying. My time's ticking. Okay, well, let's just go forwards, I guess. Oh shit, now I've fallen for this and bishop e5. Ah, you idiot! That's very annoying. Bishop e5 is a killer, yeah? Unfortunately, that is the end. Disappointing. I was doing well there. Let it slip. Lost my nerve a little bit. And we got to resign. So, disappointing end there. Disappointing end. Let's have a quick look at the computer again. Because I should have been doing absolutely fine. But then, you know, let it slip a little bit. So, annoying to finish like that. Of course it's annoying. After what should have been a pretty should have been doing pretty okay there. Okay, so we'll have a look exactly where I went wrong anyway. So not a brilliant tournament, but not maybe the worst tournament as well. And let's just see. So around here I am a little bit better as I thought. But maybe this next move is where it starts to go wrong. Maybe I should just be taking here or playing... I should play knight e5, knight e4 maybe. Okay, let's have a look. So this one is a little bit wrong. And it allows him to get an okay position. I kind of forgot about this option. And now queen here. And this is still okay. I'm sure I'm still doing okay here. But I should have played the natural move, knight e6. Of course I should. And this move is another one I missed here. And maybe something like bishop c6 was better. And this is where it starts to go horribly wrong. Because I lose a pawn and his two bishops take over. Okay, well, we gave it a go. We'll go back to the tournament now. Let's have a little look how some of the other ones are getting on. It's still going on. We'll see who's going to win this tournament. So I didn't get my 8 out of 11. I finished on 7 out of 11, which is a little bit annoying, because 8 would have been a very good score, you know, in the company of a lot of very strong players, probably some very famous players like Anish Giri got 8. That could have been me. I could have been on 8 points, but I was a little bit off today. I mean, I lost those games with the white pieces. Some of the games were okay, but I was a little bit not on top form. So we'll see who won the tournament. Let's have a look. So there's still games going on. So it's a tie on 9.5 points. So you had Svidler came first equal, Nepo, Nihal Sarin, and some other players, great players as well. So all famous names. Fabiano got 9 points there. And is the tournament still going on? It looks like there might be a couple more games going on until they can give us the standings, but they're not going to change anything. If we scroll down a little bit, Grishchuk got 8.5. Just picking out some names. Hikaru got 8. So I could have finished on the same points as Hikaru had I converted that last game. But I'm probably going to have to do a little bit of work on my openings, I think, to get there. Especially my openings were white. I'm going to have to sharpen up a little bit as well. A little bit unsharp. I mean, we can have a look where I finished. But I mean, the thing is, I could have been in this 8-point group. If we look at the 8-point group, that would have been a lot better. The 8-point group. 7's not so impressive. It makes a massive change. Okay, we'll try to find my name. Let's try to find my name. How far down do we have to scroll? Let's keep scrolling. So, keep scrolling. I mean, it started off with 1,100 players. So, I mean, Sergei Karyakin only got 7.5, yeah? Which is pretty unbelievable. One of the best players in the world, ex-Blitz world champion. This is the 7.5 group. Lots of big names there. I think a lot of these tournaments. Okay, you can see the scores now. Nihal Sarin got gold. Well done to Nihal Sarin. Gold pieces, and then 2 Russians, Nepo and Svidler. The gold pieces. I don't even know what the gold piece is. So we can see where I finished in the score group now. And unfortunately, okay. Well, I'm going to say I finished equal with a lot of these players. Remember, 1,100 players at the start. And what did I get? I got 7, didn't I? Where's my name? Have they not included my name? Come on. Where is my name? I think I got 7 points. It says 7. Okay, there we go. 157th. So, 157th out of 1,100. Out of 1,100. So, it's not too shabby. That's still in the top. And again, look at all the great players. So okay, so someone's asking how many more British players came above me. Well, we can have a look. How many more British players came ahead? Let's keep going up. Can we see any British flags? Johan Willow is a very good Blitz player. Well, he got the same points as me, but he did get a better tie break, I guess. So let's keep going up. Any more British players? And Gwaine Jones got half a point more. So that last game was very important. Anyway, not a terrible time, but I still think I can probably do better than that in the future. So we'll try again. I mean, there's a title Tuesday now, every Tuesday. So next Tuesday I'll give that a go. See if we can improve a little bit. Thank you everyone who's come along today to watch. Thank you everyone who's subscribed, and yeah, just thank everyone who's been here. I'm going to end the stream now. Prior Luke saying Blitz time. I've just been playing quite a lot of Blitz, Prior. I'm going to go and have another beer in the garden. It sounds about right for me. Chill out a little bit, and Yeah, well, if you've entered the stream now, you've obviously been at someone else's stream, so you deserve to be missing it. That's all I'm going to say. You should have been here from the start. How's the weather? The weather is very nice here, so I'm going to go and sit by the river and maybe have one more beer for the road. So thank you very much. I'll see you all another time. I think I'm streaming tomorrow a lot earlier, so maybe I'll see you tomorrow for a bit of blitz action. But have a good night, everyone. Stay safe, and until next time, goodbye.